Hello guys, this is Mike, and today I wanted to show you a thing that I have been working for at least like the last 6 months. It's like a personal project, but I'm thinking to do it like more like a great product with time. So today I want to show you like a program for controlling RC planes, RC helicopters or drones, because the software have different modes. So this is Cordaxis, the RC controller. So with this software, you can basically control your RC using like a program interface to control your RC with your HOTAS, with your rudder pedals, or any device that you have at home. Maybe it can work too with Xbox controller too. So the first of all, I'm going to connect. So I can show you how it works. So here, the first of all, we need to connect. Okay. Okay. Perfect. So I'm going to put you in the trainer mode. Okay, I'm going to connect the plane. Okay. So first of all, you need to bind your plane. This is my FPV plane. You have to bind your plane to your transmitter, and after that, you can use the program. Okay. Now this is the main interface. Okay. You can select if you are outside between the dark mode and light mode. So it's more like depending how you prefer. I honestly prefer the dark mode, but maybe on outside it's better the light one. This is the main interface. The first thing here is the device that you have connected now. So it says 2 devices connected because I have connected now the joystick Thrustmaster, I think, the 16 and the very basic rudder pallet. This is the set that I use for simulation. So, and I want to use the simulation in real life too, so I have my back now. So here in the basic configuration, you can basically configure all your setup. So if you see here, okay, this is for if you want to put an image for your model. So you can now put like F22 Raptor because this is a F22 Raptor. So this is here. This is how we can save the profile because the image for your profile. And for ailerons, we can auto detect that we want this axis, okay? For that, I'm going to put training mode here, it's okay. And the pitch elevator is this one. Okay, we can auto detect here, and you can see. Sorry, I moved back. It's auto detecting too. So now it's the X axis configured, the Y one. And the yaw. For the yaw, I prefer the rudder pedal because this joystick has the Z axis broken. So if you see here, if I make the, it moves along because it's broken. It's a very common issue with this joystick. I don't recommend it personally, but well, it was cheap. Well, for that, I'm going to auto detect it again. Okay. This one. Okay. Because it's moving. So now it's binded to this one. Okay, I found that throttle. Let me see. Sorry. And for the throttle, I'm going to show you. I'm going to make this a bit. This one, sorry. And for the throttle, we are going to switch to this. Okay. So for throttle, auto detection, and this one. Now I'm going to select the reverse mode. Sorry, the inverted mode for throttle and pitch, because it's how we fly. Inverted. But when you do this, it's up, flying is going down. So it is the trim. If you want to see, well, if you want to apply any trim by default, you can switch. You can apply the trim. And okay, this is connected, so this is okay. You can select your flaps position too. So you can select your, if you want like to have like a free position of flaps. If you want to have like incremental flaps with maybe you have another axis here, a button, or something like that. For this mode now, I don't want to configure it now because I want this is a test for showing to you how it works. The button for trim the pitch. So this is to trim. And to trim is okay. It's selected. The apps is not. Yeah, it's not necessary to configure it. You can switch here the language of the word interface here. So I'm going to switch to English now, so you can see better. Okay, it's selected. Perfect, perfect. And here is the advanced configuration. Here you have like more stuff for configure your plane or your helicopter. Depending on if you switch between plane and helicopter, you have different options here. But here are the mixers like V-tail, flaperons. I don't know if you want like a mix between throttle and elevator. It can work for maybe batch planes too. So it's a good option to have there. And this part you have the curve. I think it's one of the most interesting parts of the program. I'm going to switch to sit a bit. Because here you can customize your kind of curve that you want for your plane and your axis. So for example, here this is for ailerons, maybe you want polynomial expo and you want to do like more this kind of curve. Okay, you can switch. You can select the kind of curve that you want. You can add your custom point. Okay, so if you move it, you can add points, and if you click, you can add points and move it. Okay, so I got to quit it. This is the tactile, and I have been implemented the tactile mode, so it's not polished yet, but I think it's a very interesting program. I think it's very useful for all people that want to introduce into the RC world, and for veterans too, for more premium feeling with the plane, because it's not the same to fly like a plane with a normal RC transmitter, because they are very little tiny sticks, and it doesn't matter if you're flying with a 500 or 600 plane or a 80 bags one, because for me it fits like a toy, like a toy, so you don't feel like you are flying a framing plane or something like that. But with that, I think you can feel it, and because it has wide, it's more like you are used to you are used to fly in flight sims, for example, Microsoft Flight Simulator or DCS. It's more accurate to that. So here, you can configure all things for that. Okay. This is the tactile mode already. What more? We are setting the podium right. That's okay. Get the channel mapping. If you want to have a default channel mapping depending your sorry, your receiver, yeah, like FR Sky or Spectrum or I don't know, Futaba, Jumper, there are different profiles that you can custom automatically here down. Okay. This is the profile part. Okay, so you can here save your profiles or import your profile that you have. The diagnosis is for testing your current configuration. Okay, so it's like that. The setup wizard, you want to configure something fast. This is the pilot logbook. Here you can have your recent flights. Okay, so you can have here the duration of the flight, like the chart that how you work, how you want. Okay, this is like a black box. Okay, so you have here the different stats of your flight. This is the manual section. So here I want to have like maybe if it's possible with the brands, a collaboration with them and have the manuals here. For example, for Freewin, they have their own manuals online, so you can, for example, download the manual to Raptor. Okay, so you can download the manual and read it when you are in the field, for example. Okay. The community profile here you can see the profile that people upload to the cloud, because I'm using like a database for the program for the access, and so you can load your profiles and download it if you are in another place or you are using another computer. And this is you can download the configuration from different kind of planes, uploaded by different people, and you can rate it and as a favorite one. So you can do a lot of things with that. Here down, you have your pilot card. Okay, this is the like your pilot book or something like that. Okay, so here I implemented like the number of flights that you have been done, the hours you spend flying. For sure, you can fly with online mode or offline mode. Okay, it doesn't matter if you have internet in the field. It only matters for if you want to download something or if you want to, let's say, import something that is not in your PC. Okay. Yeah, in your part you have your plan. If you have a subscription, the cloud sync, the challenge section. You have challenge, so depending of hour you have been playing, depending of the softness, depending of a lot of things, you can unlock a lot of challenge. I think it's very fun to have, and in the future I want to have a section to show with like a personal book when you can show your fly book and things like that with your challenge. I think it's great. And now the most important thing. Let's see how it works. So now start RC control. So we're going to start. Okay. We're going to upload the code for it can have the code to fly. Okay. I will put the hands here. I don't want to, if any bad occurs, I think it's not going to happen because it has a lot of fail, how you say, controls in the program. But it's okay. So you see, first of all, for example, you are going to fly and you have your thrust, the throttle, like it's not zero. It didn't go in to allow you to fly, okay? One of the next security steps is like checking if the landing gear is down, so it's okay. And after that, we can start to fly. This is a warning. And then this warning is to advise you that you don't have to fly near houses and this kind of things, okay? So, okay, this is the main flight window, okay? Here you have you see it works perfect. Here you have the axis control on the right, the thrust, you're going to see because it moves. When you increment the thrust after 70%, the flight timer is going to start to count. So see, it starts, and I think it's great. It's very cool. As you can see, it works great. Here, and you can also rudder pedal for that. And it's because I set this for this. And it has like, you can increment your pitch. You can down your pitch to, for example, here. Let's see here. It's like, I'm going to up the volume here now. So you can hear it because I make it with sound.
Trim pitch at -3%.
Okay, so you can have sound advice. So for example, you see the trim and the back part of the plane is working. So you can do it all directly with your joystick, for example. So you can do all with this program. You have a timer. After 3 minutes, it advises you that you are.
1%.
Okay, this is the advice for the pitch. And here you have a safety button. This safety button is for stop the plane. So stop the control with it. It automatically lock again because I don't want that you are flying and you accidentally hit it. So you have to do it and stop you want. Okay, so you're going to another security one. Now you should want to quit. Okay, you can say yes or no. Okay, so it unlock again. But I'm going to show you that it works right. And I want to ask you if you think now I'm going to look for a tester because I need to test a lot of things for helicopter because I don't have helicopter here and drones. If you have drones, You can use it with that too, because you can change your flight here. You can fly helicopters. Okay, you can change the image here. You can control the cyclic roll, the cyclic pitch, the tail, throttle, things like that, and what the runs to. So, for example, with helicopter, you go to advanced configuration, you can custom your curves, and it's different. Okay, so you can have different things here. Okay, well, I can quit. So basically, if you are interested in this kind of program, I was thinking, well, the program is patented and the program is registered too. So the next step is find for testers. So if you are interested, please leave it in the comments and we can see. And if you want to support it, you can support it in the link in the video description, because you know RC is not a cheap hobby. It's a fucking expensive one, so expensive. And I would like to try more HAWA, more drones, more helicopters, and bring a more complete program and software for you, so you can have a more premium experience. So if you are a veteran and you want to have a change, or you want to fly with a real joystick or real rudder, or just with your joystick, because maybe mine is the Z-axis is broken, but if you are okay, you can only fly with this and this, and it will be incredible, by the way. So I would love to find people who love this product as me. I'm currently looking for investors, so if you want to donate, I'm very, I will appreciate it a lot, because I need it for testing more, and I want to implement a RC car version and track version too, because this is more like the aero version of the program, and I want to bring the car version too, and I need a lot of power. And with your donation, you help me to keep implementing the program and release it. So I hope you like it. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous. This is my first video here. I hope you like it. Sorry for my bad English. It's not my mother language, and I'm trying to improve it with videos and talking with more people. So next video, I'm going to show you how it flies, and I hope you like it a lot. So I hope to see you in the next video. If you like this program, you can subscribe to my channel. You can donate. I will appreciate it a lot, and you help me a lot with that. And so thank you so much. Thank you for watching the video. And if you like it, you can share it. You can help me. And please subscribe and comment. So see you. Bye.